Many people say they are waiting for the right time, but the truth is there will never be a right time. There will only be now. You must stop making excuses and start making moves. You must stop waiting for permission and start taking action. You must stop living in fear and start living in faith. Fear is the number one enemy of success. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But let me tell you something. Fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing real. Fear is a liar. And if you allow it to control you, it will keep you stuck for the rest of your life. You must face your fears head on. You must push past your doubts. You must step out even when you do not feel ready. Because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward in spite of. You must also understand that success is not built on intentions. It is built on action. Many people have good intentions. They intend to start that business. They intend to go back to school. They intend to write that book. They intend to change their lives. But intentions mean nothing without action. You do not get rewarded for what you plan to do. You get rewarded for what you actually do. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is not talent. It is not intelligence. It is not luck. The difference is action. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are unwilling to do. They take risks. They make sacrifices. They put in the work while others are sleeping. They invest in themselves while others are wasting time. They understand that the only way to win in life is to take action now, not later. You must also surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better. If you spend your time with people who are complacent, who make excuses, who settle for mediocrity, you will become just like them. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, who are ambitious, who are constantly pushing themselves to grow, you will rise to their level. You need people in your life who will push you, who will hold you accountable, who will not allow you to settle for less than your best. Another key to success is discipline. Success is not about how motivated you are in the moment. It is about how disciplined you are every single day. Motivation will fade, but discipline will carry you through. When you feel tired, discipline will keep you going. When you feel discouraged, discipline will keep you focused. When you feel like giving up, discipline will remind you why you started in the first place. Every great achievement in history was accomplished by people who refused to quit. People who kept pushing when it got hard. People who kept going when they felt like stopping. People who understood that nothing great ever comes easy. If you want to succeed, you must be willing to endure hardship. You must be willing to pay the price. You must be willing to push past every obstacle that stands in your way. The truth is, you are not waiting on success. Success is waiting on you. Success is waiting on you to take the first step, to make the first move, to commit fully to your vision. Everything you need to succeed is already inside of you, but you must activate it. You must awaken it. You must unleash it into the world. Do not waste another second. Do not let another day pass you by. Do not live with regret, wondering what could have been if only you had taken action. It is now or never. Your future is in your hands. Your destiny is waiting. Your time is now. The power of decision. Right now, at this very moment, you are standing at the crossroads of your destiny. One path leads to greatness, the other to regret. The choice is yours. But you must understand this. There is no guarantee of tomorrow. There is no perfect time. There is only now. If you do not move now, you may never get another chance. Every great success in history was born from a single decision. A decision to act, a decision to step out, a decision to refuse to wait any longer. What decision will you make today? Overcoming the fear that holds you back. Fear is the enemy of progress. It whispers lies that keep you stuck. It tells you that you are not ready, that you might fail, that you should wait a little longer. But fear is a thief. And if you listen to it long enough, it will steal your future. The greatest victories belong to those who move forward despite fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action, even when fear is screaming in your ears. You must make up your mind that fear will not hold you hostage any longer. Your dreams are waiting. Your purpose is calling. But you must move now or risk losing them forever. Success belongs to those who act now. Look around at the people who have changed the world. They did not wait for permission. They did not wait for the perfect conditions. They did not wait until they felt ready. They saw an opportunity and they seized it. They saw a vision and they ran toward it. You must understand that life rewards action, not intention. You do not get what you hope for, you get what you work for. The clock is ticking. The door of opportunity will not stay open forever. You must decide today that you will step into your destiny now or never. The power of decision. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine for a moment that you are standing at a crossroads. Before you are two paths, one leading to greatness and the other leading to mediocrity. One path is filled with challenges, obstacles, and growth, while the other is paved with comfort, excuses, and regret. The question is, which path will you choose? Because the truth is, your entire life is shaped by one simple yet powerful thing: your decision. Decisions determine destiny, not circumstances, not luck, not fate, but decisions. Every single person who has ever achieved greatness did so because they made a decision to rise above the ordinary, to push beyond their limits, and to refuse to settle for less than their full potential. Your decisions are the keys that unlock your future. What you decide today will determine where you stand tomorrow. Too many people go through life waiting for something to change, waiting for success to find them, waiting for opportunities to come knocking. But success is not something you wait for. Success is something you decide upon. You must decide to be great. You must decide to take action. You must decide that you will not be a victim of life, but a victor over life. Every successful person you admire, from business leaders to world changers, made a defining decision that set them on their path to greatness. When Nelson Mandela decided to fight for justice, he did not wait for permission. When Thomas Edison decided to invent the light bulb, he did not wait for perfect conditions. When Martin Luther King Jr. decided to stand for equality, he did not wait for approval. They all made a decision, and that decision changed the world. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life that was never lived to its fullest potential. A life filled with untapped gifts, unfulfilled dreams, and unrealized purpose. And do you know why so many people live and die without fulfilling their purpose? It is because they never made the decision to pursue it. Your future is not waiting on fate. It is waiting on your decision. The moment you decide to step into your destiny, to take charge of your life, and to pursue your purpose with everything in you, that is the moment your life will begin to change. The most powerful thing you possess is not your background, not your resources, not your talent. It is your ability to decide. A decision is a commitment to action. It is not a wish. It is not a dream. It is not a hope. It is a firm resolve to do whatever it takes to achieve what you desire. When you truly decide on something, you burn the bridges behind you. You remove all excuses. You eliminate all other options. You say to yourself, I will not turn back. I will not quit. I will not settle. I will see this through no matter what. Some of you are waiting for a sign from heaven, but let me tell you, your decision is the sign you are looking for. The power to change your life is already in your hands. If you decide today that you will no longer live in fear, no longer be controlled by doubt, no longer allow the opinions of others to hold you back, then nothing in this world can stop you. Let me ask you, what decision have you been avoiding? What dream have you been postponing? What action have you been hesitating to take? What is stopping you from making the decision that will change everything? Is it fear? Is it uncertainty? Is it the fear of failure? Let me remind you that indecision is still a decision. It is a decision to remain stuck. It is a decision to let fear win. It is a decision to waste the time and potential that you have been given. Every great leader, every successful entrepreneur, every world changer made a momentous decision that set them apart from the crowd. They decided to stop waiting and start acting. They decided to stop making excuses and start making moves. They decided to stop settling for less and start reaching for more. And that same power is within you right now. Your decisions create your habits, and your habits create your future. The decision to wake up early and pursue your goals, the decision to invest in yourself, the decision to surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you, the decision to stay disciplined even when you do not feel like it. These are the decisions that shape champions and world changers. Success is not a mystery. It is a series of right decisions made consistently over time. It is deciding every single day that you will push past your fears, push past your doubts, and push past your limitations. It is deciding that you will take responsibility for your life and refuse to let anyone or anything dictate your future. Many people look at successful individuals and think they are lucky or special, but what they fail to see are the countless decisions made in secret. The decision to keep going when no one believed in them. The decision to work hard when no one was watching. The decision to stay focused when distractions were everywhere. The decision to sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term greatness. You must understand that your success is not in the hands of anyone else. It is in your hands. It is not up to your circumstances, it is up to your choices. No one can make the decision for you. No one can live your destiny for you. No one can fulfill your purpose for you. You and only you have the power to decide what kind of life you will live. And let me tell you, the world is waiting for your decision. The world is waiting for you to rise up. The world is waiting for you to step into your purpose. The world is waiting for you to stop hesitating and start moving. The world is waiting for you to decide that you will no longer live in mediocrity, but that you will step into the greatness you were created for. So I challenge you today, make the decision to change your life. Make the decision to pursue your dreams. Make the decision to step into your purpose with boldness and confidence. Make the decision to leave a legacy that will outlive you. Make the decision that when your time on this earth is over, you will have lived full and died empty, with nothing left inside of you unfulfilled. Do not wait another day. Do not delay another moment. Do not let another opportunity pass you by. Make the decision now, because your future, your success, your destiny depends on it. The time is now. The choice is yours. Decide today. Decide to be great. Decide to live with purpose. Decide to take action. Decide that you will never again let fear control your life. The power is in your hands. It is time to make the decision, overcoming the fear that holds you back. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine standing at the edge of a great door. Beyond that door lies everything you have ever dreamed of. Success, purpose, fulfillment, joy. But between you and that open door is an invisible force. It is strong, it is paralyzing, and it whispers lies to keep you where you are. That force is fear. And today, we are going to break its power over your life. Fear is the greatest enemy of destiny. It is the silent thief of dreams. It is the unseen prison that keeps people trapped in mediocrity. Fear has held more people back than failure ever could, because fear stops you before you even try. It convinces you that you are not ready, that you are not good enough, that you do not have what it takes. But I am here to tell you today that fear is a lie, and you have the power to overcome it. Fear is not real. It is a creation of the mind. Fear is the enemy's greatest weapon because it does not have to destroy you. It only has to stop you. It is a shadow that looms large but has no real substance. It is a voice that speaks loudly but has no true authority. Fear only has the power you give it. And today I am challenging you to take your power back. The first step in overcoming fear is recognizing it for what it is. Fear is simply false evidence appearing real. It is not truth. It is not fact. It is an illusion designed to keep you from stepping into your greatness. Every person who has ever done something great has had to confront fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But what separates those who succeed from those who do not is the decision to move forward in spite of fear. Too many people wait until they no longer feel afraid to take action. But let me tell you something. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting in the presence of fear. Courage is looking fear in the face and saying, I will not let you control my life any longer. I will not let you dictate my future. I will not let you rob me of my purpose. Because fear only loses its power when you confront it head on. There are people in this room right now who have been carrying fear for years. Fear of starting that business, fear of going back to school, fear of stepping into leadership, fear of writing that book, fear of pursuing that dream. And because of that fear, you have stayed stuck. You have watched others move forward while you remain in the same place. You have made excuses. You have rationalized your hesitation. But deep down, you know that fear is the reason you have not moved forward. But today that changes. Today you make the decision that fear will no longer hold you back. Today you declare that you will step out in faith. Today you decide that you will not live a life of regret because you were too afraid to try. Let me ask you, what is the worst that could happen? You fail. And what if you fail? Failure is not the end. Failure is simply feedback. Failure is a teacher. Failure is proof that you tried. Failure is the stepping stone to success. Every great achiever has failed more times than they can count. But they kept going because they understood that failure is not a death sentence. It is a lesson. The real danger is not failing. The real danger is never trying. The real danger is allowing fear to keep you in the same place year after year, watching life pass you by. The real danger is reaching the end of your life and realizing that you never truly lived because you let fear control you. You must understand that fear is not from God. Fear is the enemy's tool to keep you from fulfilling your purpose. The Bible says God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. That means fear is not your inheritance. Power is. Fear is not your identity. Courage is. So how do you overcome fear? The first step is faith. Fear and faith cannot coexist in the same space. One will always drive out the other. Fear is believing in what could go wrong, but faith is believing in what could go right. Fear looks at the obstacles, but faith looks at the opportunities. Fear magnifies the problem, but faith magnifies the possibilities. If you want to break free from fear, you must strengthen your faith. The second step is action. Fear loses its grip when you take action. When you step out, even when you are afraid, when you move forward, even when you are uncertain, you break the chains of fear. Because fear is fueled by inaction, but courage is fueled by movement. The more you do, the less power fear has over you. The third step is renewing your mind. Fear begins in the mind. It is the result of negative thoughts, negative beliefs, and negative conditioning. If you want to overcome fear, you must change the way you think. You must replace fear-based thinking with faith-based thinking. You must meditate on truth rather than lies. You must speak words of life rather than words of limitation, because the way you think determines the way you live. The fourth step is surrounding yourself with the right people. Fear thrives in isolation, but courage grows in community. If you surround yourself with fearful people, you will become fearful. If you surround yourself with people who make excuses, you will make excuses. But if you surround yourself with bold, fearless, purpose-driven individuals, you will be inspired to step into your own greatness. The final step is remembering your purpose. Purpose is greater than fear. When you understand that your life is not about you, when you realize that you have been placed on this earth for a reason, when you recognize that your gift is needed in this world, fear loses its grip. Because when the assignment is bigger than you, so today I challenge you, take a deep breath. Look fear in the face and step forward. Do not let fear steal one more second of your life. Do not let fear rob you of your destiny. Do not let fear convince you that you are not enough, because you are more than enough. You have what it takes. You have been equipped with everything you need to succeed. You were created for greatness, and nothing, not even fear, can stop you unless you let it. It is time to move. It is time to act. It is time to take the first step. It is time to step into the life you were created to live, because fear has no power over you anymore. It is time to rise. It is time to become everything you were meant to be, and it starts now. Success belongs to those who act now. Ladies and gentlemen, success is not a mystery. It is not reserved for a chosen few. It is not the privilege of the talented or the wealthy. Success is the reward for those who take action. Success is the inheritance of those who refuse to wait for the perfect moment. Success belongs to those who act now. The greatest enemy of success is not failure. It is not lack of opportunity. It is not even lack of resources. The greatest enemy of success is procrastination. It is the habit of waiting. It is the addiction to excuses. It is the mindset that says, I will do it tomorrow. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow is not promised. The only time you have is now, and what you do with now will determine the course of your destiny. Look at the most successful people in the world. They did not wait until they felt ready. They did not wait for perfect conditions. They saw an opportunity and they seized it. They understood that time waits for no one. They knew that success does not respond to wishes. It responds to action. Too many people spend their lives planning, preparing, thinking about what they will do someday. But someday is not a day on the calendar. There is no perfect moment to start. There is only now. The person who succeeds is the one who moves forward even when they do not have all the answers, even when they feel afraid, even when they are uncertain, because they understand that success belongs to those who act now. Some of you have been sitting on ideas for years. You have been dreaming about that business, thinking about that book, talking about that invention, but dreams without action are nothing more than fantasies. Ideas without execution are wasted potential. The graveyard is filled with people who had great dreams, but never took action. The wealthiest place on earth is not the banks or the stock market. It is the cemetery because it holds books that were never written, businesses that were never started, inventions that were never developed, and potential that was never realized. Do not let your dream die with you. Do not let your potential go to waste. Do not be the person who looks back on life with regret, wishing you had taken action when you had the chance. The time is now. Your future is waiting, but it will not wait forever. Success belongs to those who act now. Some of you are waiting for a sign, but let me tell you the sign you are looking for is the breath in your lungs, the beating of your heart, the fact that you are alive today. That is your sign. That is your confirmation that you still have time to make your mark. That is your reminder that you are not here by accident. You are here because you have something to offer this world, and it is time to act on it. Do not let fear hold you back. Fear will always be there. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But fear is only powerful when you allow it to paralyze you. The moment you move forward in spite of fear, you strip it of its power. You must understand that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of the process. Every successful person has failed, but they did not let failure stop them. They learned from it and kept moving. What separates those who succeed from those who do not is simple action. Those who succeed take risks. Those who succeed step out in faith. Those who succeed do not wait for permission. They do not wait for the perfect conditions. They do not wait for someone to give them a guarantee. They move, they act. They decide that they would rather try and fail than live a life of wondering what could have been. Look around you. Everything you see was created by people who took action. The buildings, the technology, the businesses, the books, the inventions, they exist because someone decided to act. Now it is your turn. What will you do with the life you have been given? What will you create? What will you build? What will you contribute to the world? Because I can promise you this. If you do nothing, you will get nothing. If you do not move, nothing will move for you. If you do not act, success will pass you by. There is a window of opportunity for every dream. There is a moment when the door is open, but doors do not stay open forever. Opportunities do not last forever. If you wait too long, the door will close. If you hesitate too much, the opportunity will be gone. Someone else will step in and take the chance you were too afraid to take. Someone else will build the business you were too hesitant to start. Someone else will write the book you were too lazy to finish. Do not let that happen to you. Take action now. Success belongs to those who do not wait. Success belongs to those who do not make excuses. Success belongs to those who do not blame circumstances or other people. Success belongs to those who decide that they will make it happen no matter what. Success belongs to those who act now. Today is your day. This is your moment. This is your season to step into the life you were created for. Stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop second-guessing yourself and start moving. You have everything you need to begin. You have the ability. You have the opportunity. You have the potential. Now, all you need is action. So what will you do? Will you keep waiting? Will you keep making excuses? Will you keep talking about what you are going to do one day? Or will you decide that today is the day that everything changes? Will you decide that you will not let another moment slip through your fingers? Will you decide that you will step into your destiny with boldness and confidence because success belongs to those who act now? This is your wake-up call. This is your moment of decision. This is your reminder that life is too short to wait. This is your confirmation that you are capable of more than you have been settling for. So rise up, take action, and make your mark on this world. Success is waiting, but it will not wait forever. The time is now.